Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the workshop. Our next session is about to begin. May I request you to kindly mute your microphones and wait as we prepare for the session. Thank you. Welcome to Biology and Bioengineering Summer Camp, BBSC 2021.
All right, everyone, welcome back. So now we are in the last session and we are going to discuss many interesting things. And in the same continuation, we'll also have valedictory function. But I just thought we are first going to update you about different points because we have been sending a lot of emails and updates, but still I think few things remain unclear. So I'm just trying to clarify different points. At the end of all these presentation, if it's still something is unclear, please do put in the chat box. I'll try to see and answer your queries. So first of all, the videos and study material. All the sessions are being recorded, and we have to still do a lot of work to crop those videos and upload the video, which will be happening shortly. In next 2-3 days time, by this weekend, all those videos will be available. Also, the link for different study material and the raw files. You can use this as your website where you can just go to description of the videos and try to access all the information relevant to that session or that particular tutorial. So you will have access to everything so that you can practice more as you get along and get more time for that. Now, we will keep these open for some time, but don't take it, it's going to be open for all the time because we may make it private for after some time so that people, when we are going to do any future activity, we'll again make it open. So, but it will be kept open at least for a month or so. You can go through those contents. Now, second thing is your participation certificate. Of course, all of you are, enthusiastic. You are participating from different schools, different colleges. After participation in this particular summer camp, you deserve a certificate. But we have set up some criteria so that the quality is maintained, and I'm sure you agree to that. Not only the 3 main days of the summer camp session, but also we had conducted few pre-camp session, and all of those activities we are keep monitoring. But for certificate purpose, if you have attended the 3 quizzes for these 3 days of May 17 to 19, you are set to get a certificate. Alternatively, if you have not able to do all the 3, but at least 2 quizzes out of the 3 during these days, but at least 1 you have done in the pre-camp, that makes it at least 3 quizzes. That's very, I think, minimal expectation from the organizer's point of view, because we would have expected you to attend all the quizzes if we are conducting the sessions, right? Nevertheless, we are expecting at least 3, 2 from the main summer camp and at least 1 from the pre-camp. So 3 quizzes if you have participated. Now, participation does not mean that you got 0 and then still you will get certificate. At least you should have passed the quizzes with 30% marks, which I'm sure you have. So 30% again is very minimal. We don't never consider in IT Bombay that kind of cutoff. But still, we want to get certificate to as many people as possible. So, but certain criteria will be maintained so that when you have the certificate, there will be some value to that certificate. Everybody, see, main thing is whenever you are writing something in your CV that you have attended a workshop or summer camp or some activity training, people will expect you to know about it, right? And you cannot tell that what you have learned other than these 230 to 40 people who are all the time in the session I see. Rest of the people are almost 100 or so are essentially just, for the quizzes and only essential parts when they want to be in. So I think we want to make sure that we are giving certificate to the genuine people, and that will probably you will be in one of these categories. So expect a week time also, because we will go through a lot of data. We have saved everything very properly, and our team is working on those. We will email the soft copy of the certificate to all of you who will fit into these criteria. Now the quiz prizes, as we have already announced, we are going to do a couple of prizes for all of you. So first is each day, like 17th, 18th, and 19th, each day we have announced a large number of winners, because even with a small cutoff, there are many students are there. We do want to encourage all of you, and we will give you a certificate of quiz winner for that particular day, right? So that will be there, as well as some cash prizes will be given to each one of you as well. Second thing is, we do want to also distinguish some people who have really excelled well, who have performed very well throughout the sessions from the pre-camp till now. So we are also, we have monitored your entire data, and we are looking at overall quiz performance as well. But given that in often, sometimes you might have lost internet connection or certain other issues. So what we have looked into, at least 6 best scores out of 9 quizzes. So far what we did, we have looked at least your 6 best scores, and if you have uh, been absent for one or two or some problem, that is acceptable. But if you were serious, which I think most of you were, so then we have taken your 6 scores, and those have been used. Actually, we have already done that now to decide overall quiz winners, which will be very few numbers of people who have really achieved this certificate of excellence. So this will be announced shortly today in the valedictory function. The certificate of the quiz winner will be given to all the people who in the last 3 days are winning the as a top performance in the quiz. But this one, in my opinion, will be justifying your excellence of throughout your participation and what you have learned from it. And of course, there will be cash prize as well for the performance. So these are the prizes for the quizzes, right? Now, prizes will be also for the science competitions, which has been judged by a jury who have reviewed all the videos, and we will announce the names again in valedictory. For all the prize winners, we will ask you to provide your banking details, right? Because it is, we are trying to overcome all the challenges of the in-person activities versus the virtual activity what we are doing right now. So we will be sending you a Google form where there are a lot of fields detail available to fill your banking details of your parents or wherever you are staying, so that we will ask our sponsor Yashraj Biotechnology, who has committed to give the prizes to the participant, to directly transfer the funds to your account. So in this way, this information we are going to collect from all of you who are all winners for the last 3 days quizzes, overall quiz winners, and the science competition winners. Please expect 7 to 10 days time, because we first need to get information from all of you, has to convey it to the sponsor, and then the money has to be transferred to you. So all of that will take at least 10 days time, but we are still committed for whatever we had promised to give you the best excellence, not only in terms of the certificates and the experience of doing the activity, but also in terms of giving you at least some cash prize, so that you can buy something and you can feel happy that you have won something from this activity. Project opportunities, I think many of you are emailing me, and some of you have asked me as well. So again, taking almost 1,000 students are not possible, right? We will take a few students only, because I have already committed for many of the IT Bombay students who are already doing internship with me. But we will be happy to take some of the serious and bright students for project internship. We do want to see, like, some of you who have been really participating actively. I know many of you by name by now. So if some of you are serious about doing a project, please do get in touch with me. Of course, the quiz winners for the overall performance will be there, but even otherwise, if some people are serious about doing something, they can always discuss with me. And this can be direct discussion, where you can email me on directly on my email ID, uh, and mention about, not only that you want to do a project with me, but also what was your performance in the summer camp, as well as some topic which you have learned, and what is of your interest. I want to see a little bit effort and seriousness, not just that I just a simple email that I want to do a project, because this commitment takes a lot of effort, and we do want to see people who are really serious in communication and serious in the effort. So please think about it if you want to do something, and those commitment will be at least 3-4 months time to up to 6 months time. and then we would like to do something so that when we take a student for a project, it's not just something, when you are just being part of something, but we do give you a lot of ownership and partnership where you are trying to develop something on your own as well. And then at the end, many a time the students also end up getting the publications or the patents or the final output from those projects. Last year interns were really productive. We worked on many COVID projects, and many publications and patents and articles came out of those work. Many interns got heavily benefited from those activity. We do see, if students are good and serious about doing something, we would like to take it till closer, to finish it off so that you get the best experience of these activities. I hope that clarifies to many of the points which you have been asking to me. Future engagements. Uh, you know, we do a lot of work, lot of activities in IT Bombay, a lot of research goes on. But I think outreach, I personally feel is our equal important responsibility. And I enjoy interacting with a lot of students and with many of you who are not known to me. And finally, then we start knowing a lot of bright students from all over India. So I would be happy to have future engagements as well. And in this way, I have today announced that, a self-study mode proteomics course, you can take that. You can watch some of the videos. And 1 hour, three Saturdays, not the following one, but after that, 29th May onwards. Next 3 Saturday, I'll be available 1 hour live to interact with you for any of your queries on those lectures. And if there are sizable number of people, we will also conduct the quiz from that. Additionally, I plan to conduct a workshop on science communications because let me be a little bit frank to all of you, although I don't want to hamper your enthusiasm, but the kind of quality of video which many of you have also noticed were not so good. While all of you had very good ideas, you have very nice ideas to portray yourself, but 1 minute was although very short, but still the quality of the presentation, the way you would have made PPT or the videos or the speaking or a lot of small details, those are missing. So many times, even if you have good ideas, if you can't translate those good ideas to present yourself well, I think in the interviews, in the presentations, in the scientific field, it's very competitive. It will be very difficult for you to tell the best what you have, right? So it's good idea to know the science communications. I have taken a couple of courses in IT Bombay to teach students about some of these activity, and I thought to extend that some of the experience to all of you. It just came to my mind yesterday night while watching the last bit of videos of your science competitions, and it's only late night I actually planned this activity, and you will see some updates on that right now. So the live session activity for the proteomics, I have already mentioned, some of you who are in the lectures, that go through this particular page. This is our Proteomics IT Bombay YouTube channel, where a lot of our lab activities and different workshops, many things are all being updated. It is heavily used by a large number of students and participants from India and abroad. This particular playlist, I don't want you to go through very advanced right now, so I'm just focusing on one playlist only, which is quite basic in nature. You go through those sessions and we will be happy to take you live and give you some more experience. I'm sure by now you're quite comfortable thinking about some softwares for analysis and all, but it will give you more theoretical understanding as well as the software details. So this will be one activity which I think I'll be happy to take forward with all of you. And at least this will give you, many of you, like a project opportunity, how you can learn more proteomics and mass spec and some of the clinical problems of your interest. You can just choose any disease of your interest. Go through the proteome exchange or PRIDE, download some proteomics data, analyze that yourself, do the metaboanalyst, forward, just move forward, take the pathways, reactome analysis. You are doing project yourself. It is a self-learning mode, right? And if I see that level of enthusiasm and spark in you, we are there to help you out for sure. So this is going to be a good activity for all of you whenever you can manage the time or you feel enthusiastic about it. But finally, what I think is really important, and yesterday I realized that despite that all of you had a lot of interesting ideas and projects to tell in the science communications video, the video which I had asked for the competitions, but very few were actually able to meet on all various parameters. So I think the presentation skill become very important. How to make even good PowerPoint slides, how to make it clean, clear, the contents, how to deliver that, how to write a scientific abstract, a scientific paper. When you're reading a scientific paper, what areas you need to pay attention, what kind of detail you need to look into that, how to present your data well, how to be very ethical to what you work you do in science and research. And also now because the overall paradigm has been shifted, now we are all adapting to the new mode of communication, online mode. So the videos becomes very important to convey your ideas. And that's where I learned a lot for the video editing during this time, because each time I have to do a lot of my lectures and upload the videos and a lot of contents to communicate to my large audience. And where that is not possible, I used to have my dedicated staff for doing this activity for me beforehand. But these files are so large that you cannot rely on other people to keep editing for you, sending you back and forth, and then you cannot lose within the time. So I learned a lot for these things, and I realized that some of these skills are very basic. It just requires some determination that you want to learn. And if you can do that, then you can make good slide, present yourself well, and also you can portray your videos better way and try to convey your ideas effectively. So the particular link which I have given here, I'll put in the chat box as well. At 4:30 p.m., you will watch a video premiere for this particular link, which is going to be for the science communication workshop. That will give you some idea for this activity. But we'll be very happy to have many of you again. Like this workshop, the other one is also going to be free of cost, no registration. We just want to see like how best we can help each other and community to grow further. So that's all from the information point of view. I am hoping that I have covered most of the queries and given you a lot of detail which was required for the closing activities of these sessions. Uh, I'm just pasting this. If some of you had, let's say, like I see somebody saying COVID problem, please do send me certificate. Do send me certificate so that we can appreciate that problem, and we'll be happy to help you out. Okay, so in fact, we may ask you to even redo one or two quizzes. Okay, so it will be definitely we are there to help you out. At the same time, we will not give the certificate without ensuring that you are deserving candidate, any one of you for that matter. But please do write to us in case you had any medical problem or any issues because of cyclone which has happened at the same time, right? So all of these were some of the update point from my side. Uh, Let me now play a video for you, which will be let me see if there's some quick things. All right, I hope I've covered every point, right? Like, there is no any more query for whether you get certificate or not, whether you get quiz or not, whether you will get prize or not. I hope everything is clear, right? Okay, so that's great. Now, let me play some video to relax you and myself for some cultural activity. Then I'm going to show you your quiz performance and your other science communication videos and other details of electric function. Please hold on. We are ready for everything. Just you have to have some patience and go stepwise.